All right, guys. Natalie here. Jaden, Adwell, Emma Eschlock, Bannerman, Paul's here. Brockman, Brothers, Callahan, Ashland, Dow, Malik Dow. Guys, class started. If you want to talk to each other, you can do so outside. Gaines, Chaz, Gibbons, Casey Halls, Lindsey Jones, Justice, Taylor, Taylor Keene, Larkin, Miguel, Page, Page Margison, Meacham, Moore, uh, Colby, Pace is here, Foss, Press, Aiden, Leslie's here, Melissa's excused today, Dylan Rowe, Martha here, Hurricane, Cameron, Tucker, Josh Tucker, Abigail, Wade, Boggs, Jared, Roman, Jocelyn here, and that's it. All right. Uh, I'm sure I don't have to remind you, we have the midterm on Thursday. I mean, I wrote this on an announcement, but just to reiterate, simply use sending me an email that day that I don't feel like coming. Well, you can do so, but then I'm going to ask for documentation that actually made that a valid university excuse. I don't mind that for normal attendance, but this is exam. I don't want to have to do three separate makeup exams and stuff. But obviously, something happens, you can't make it for really valid reasons, then that's a different story. But you sending me, I don't trust my car today, that's not a valid university excuse, all right? And chapter 3 quiz and homeworks are due tomorrow evening. And quite a bit of you haven't started it yet. It may not be a bad idea, not just for the purpose of getting better grades, but also as a practice for the exam. All right, today we're going to start talking about chapter 6. Who came in? What was your name? Paige. Margison. We're going to start talking about chapter 6. This is bonds and interest rates. And Mr. Rowe. I'm going to start, not this year, but charging you guys for being late. Okay, who has actually heard something called bonds? What are they? What do you think?
Well, I do know what governmental bonds are. They're essentially shares of money that you put in for the government, and in exchange, they give you a sort of fixed in the word bond that accumulates with interest, and essentially you get bonds from the government for essentially giving them money. To get that kind
Well,
of that version.
that's a long way of saying it's a long contract between an issuer, which could be a government, and borrowers. But different from a normal loan contract, these are securitized, which means they're divided into little pieces and they are tradable in the market. Uh, most bonds have what we call the fixed income stream. In fact, it's kind of a euphemism for kind of finance you do with bonds is called fixed income finance, even though technically we have variable rate bonds and stuff, but generically they're called fixed income. Uh, they make a fixed set of promises to you, and that varies from bond to bond. The most common is the fixed coupon rate bond. Uh, most bonds in US pay coupons every 6 months. That means they make some sort of interest payment, and they're called semi-annual bonds. It's rare in US, but you could find quarterly bonds in Europe, for example. They pay a coupon every 3 months, especially for the corporate issuers. You can find that. Mm, And after making those coupon payments, at the maturity, they also make another payment called the par value, principal value, face value, what have you. So let's define a few terms for bonds. Let's start with face value. And things like I'm going to describe face value and coupon rates are fixed for the life of a bond for the fixed rate bonds. Face value is the so-called nominal value for the bond. Also, the payment made after the last coupon on the maturity dates. Let me make that full screen. And by maturity dates, the day of last payments for the bond. So if I tell you that this is a 30-year bond issued today, that means maturity date is going to be February 20th, 2000, what, 53? We have a coupon rate. This is the percentage of face value that is paid as a coupon, as coupons, which are possibly plural, in a 12-month period. So if I say this is a 5% bond, that means the coupon rate is 5% and face value is $10,000. That means on a given 12-month period, this bond pays $500 as coupon. Coupon frequency, number of coupons on a 12-month period. Semi-annual is most common. In that case, coupon frequency is going to be 2. And let's kind of introduce abbreviations to these. So if I ask you to calculate annual coupon amounts, that's going to be face value times coupon rate. Okay. So for example, it could be $10,000 times 7.53%, assuming that is indeed the coupon rate. You can calculate the individual coupon amounts as annual coupons divided by coupon frequency. Or if you want to write a long formula, face value times coupon rate divided by the coupon frequency. So if I had a bond with $1,000 face value, 4.20% coupon rate, and paid quarterly coupons. That means every 3 months, this bond will be paying $10.50. If this was a semi-annual bond, that number would have ended up being $21, right?